buddy. Testing. Okay. YouTube did not work. Okay, good. I mean, it's slow, but better than not working. Good evening, Calcium. How's it going, Calcium? I'm all alone again, but I should make more videos. I don't know why I haven't. I'm just tired. Callisaurus, Calcium, Tyrannus Rex. How's it going, buddy? Ooh, I bet the music is loud. I can see that. 1 second, let me reduce it to this. Almost nothing. Okay. Just a lip. Callie! How has life been treating you, Callie? How has life been treating you? Good? Yes, good. I don't know what voice I'm doing. It's kind of like if Mr. Bean would talk. This is probably what he'd sound like, Mr. Bean. Anyways, what am I saying? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just. Hola, Fred. How's it going? No, sorry. Callie, don't you know Spanish? Callie knows Spanish. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to discuss, but Callie should be able to. If I remember correctly, Kelly, you have Cuban ancestry? If I'm not mistaken. Diminish. My apologies. Dominican, Puerto Rican, yes. So, Callie, how are things going? How's the writing going? I knew it was from the Caribbean. I just didn't remember exactly where. Oh, dude, that sucks. Oh, that's terrible. But that's the best way to cope. I mean, that sounds bad, but that's the way I cope when I'm on the verge of a breakdown. Is I just start working really hard. What's YouTube doing? There we go. Which is so. What are we? What's productivity? What are we? Productively coping. I really gotta get rid of that Substack thing. I'm not updating it anymore. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Squarespace is being weird. Since I gotta use it again. Golly, I hate that you have to struggle so much. Settings. Domains. Okay, I have a serious question to ask everybody. Who did anybody here watch Channel Awesome? When they were a kid? I have been going through a little bit of a. Well, I watched a little bit of started. Okay, here's a real question. I got a real question for everybody in the audience here. Who watched Channel Awesome as a kid? I have been going a little bit through. Well, okay. Connections out of connections. I ended up binge watching the Smiling Friends, and then I looked through that, and that Smiling Friends guy, one of the creators. But I think both of the creators are like were like internet people for a while. No. Don't fucking promote your shit. I don't know you. Fuck off. It irritates me. Don't do that. Like, okay, okay. If I could give some advice for stuff that irritates me, um, don't randomly come into my stream and promote your stuff and then just leave. That's very annoying, and I don't like it. If you want to engage with the community, if you want to engage with me and hang out for a little bit, yeah, that's sure. And usually I'm pretty happy to, and I'm very happy to help promote like friends stuff. But I'm not gonna. You're not like, this is not a messenger board. You know, like you don't just get to do that because I'm on. Annoying. Very annoying. Don't do that. Anyways. I've gotten people who come in here like trying to promote their like they go like, hey, can you look at my fan fiction? First thing they'll do is say that, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Okay, decent. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Okay, what they're looking for is the name. Sorry, I'm just doing some business stuff that nobody gives a shit about, and nobody should. Okay. 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 Jay! There we go. Wait, Jay, are you not on YouTube? Where are you? I almost saw your YouTube. Oh, there you are. What the heck is going on with this YouTube thing? This is bugging me to no end. Theme park? How is that? How is that, buddy? How was that? What did you do? copy. How was it? How? That's awesome. Okay. Sorry, I'm just... yeah, I quit my job. That's what happened. I left Pocket. So... stress, mental health, you know, variety issues that all dominated my life. I did, well, 60 legal, you know, so, yeah, all sorts of things we're overriding in that decision. Promotions. Okay, GoDaddy. Will you just send me the stupid thing? Yeah, I say, do you not watch any of my videos where I say Batman innumerable amounts of times? So frustrating. No. Yeah, I say, I like Batman. Sorry, I'm very frustrated right now. Yes, tell me. Because of, I'm trying to get my website up and running again, and GoDaddy is being very annoying. And they constantly are kind of messing with stuff. Okay, tell me about Beyblade. So, like, okay. So I have to copy these DNS things into the thing so I can... How's Beyblade going? So, okay, so to get this to work, Okay, but you're not sending me the email. You're not sending me the email. You're not sending me the email that I need. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Please work. Yes! Oh, but you'll just say no again. You'll just say no again. Okay. Fighter. Okay. That's cool. Okay. That's really cool. I just got like a... They're being... Sorry. So, okay, so... Here's what's going on. I'm trying to get my website up and running again. And it is being very frustrating at the moment. And I hate it. And the reason it's being very frustrating is when you create a website, it's considered advisable to have your domain and your server host be two separate things. So your domain is just literally your website name, and your server, the place where you have your server host, should be a separate thing, just in case like one of them goes out of business. I had a domain that I had been using for years, but that I got through Google. Now, Google did not tell me this. They decided to just cancel my domain name. Never gave me a reason why. Just one day they're like, you know what? We're just not doing this anymore. We don't wanna. We're just not interested. So we're gonna cancel it without telling you. And I had planned, Jay, to use this domain for the rest of my life. I was going to use this domain for the rest of my life. This was just going to be my domain for all time. And Google was like, nah, we're not gonna, we're not in this business anymore, so we're just not gonna do it. So it has been just a struggle, a very, very intense struggle to get a new domain name up and going, because now I can't access my old one. Hey Jay, if you're still here, Jay, if you're still here, click this, and if people click this, tell me if it connects. Yeah, tell me. I want to hear. Of course, I want to hear. Click this link. It's theoretic. It should theoretically. It's my free one. Callie, click this link too. See if this connects. I'm curious if it connects. And yes, I want to hear about your dream. Tell me about your dream. I do that now. That's okay. 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 And what were these things called? Tell me. What was I doing with these? Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me. Right. So the show I worked for Pocket, I worked on for Pocket came out. Uh, it's officially live. It is called The Cursed Orphan. Uh, yeah, it's officially live. It's called The Cursed Orphan. If you wanna listen to it, first you got to down. Yep, that's the name. That's what I want to call it. If you wanna listen, I don't know. It's pretty. It's rated 16 plus. Um, yep, that's the name of my. Hey, Rocket, it's going good. I'm a little frustrated. GoDaddy is being annoying. Rocket Dog. I'm a little frustrated. GoDaddy is being quite aggravating. I don't know. Just trying to get my domain up and working. Yeah. So. Oh. Hey, Isel. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. I'm just being frustrated. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. And welcome to the stream, Rocket Dog and Red Jello. Eh, today's going pretty good, honestly. I'm just frustrated. I'm trying to get my website up and running, and it's being very annoying. And thank you for the follow, Red Jello. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it has. It says thank you for the follow, Rocket Dog, and 60 legal. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. Callie, if you're still here, Callie speaks Spanish, but I don't. Sadly, I don't. Unfortunately, it's something I wanted to learn. How's everybody doing? I should probably focus. Oh, I hate to hear that. That's a bummer. Oh, that's good. And Zen, sure, sure. You theoretically could start posting now, and you'll have decent enough people. So, what are we all doing these days? Oh, that happens, Jay. That happens. We go in and out of being able to do stuff. What food are we having? What food are we having? Uh, good. Red, I would. Um, uh, I don't know. Um, the thing about it is about loneliness, and I've definitely been there in my life where I've been very lonely, is that you'll be surprised what how that people are very willing to reach out to you and be connected. Like you'd be surprised how willing there are for people in your life to be deeper connected than you think there will be. Um, and sometimes when you're in that state, you do have to make the you do have to bridge that gap. But there are people in this world are lost. Yeah, it's the you can find you can you'll be surprised. People are very willing to reach out and help. If that's what I would say. Um, burgers are good. Uh, I like um yeah. I hate to hear that, buddy. That's tragic. Uh, I experience loss. I've lost people too, and it's difficult. It's difficult. Um, Reaching out, reach out to people in your life. Um, I know it's hard sometimes, but there are people out there that can help. Chips, welcome back. So, Funk, what are we? What are we? Funk. How has the you're working on your lighthouse thing? And Chips, how have we been today? That's good. That's good. Uh, yeah, I'm happy. I find the thing is what's wild, is that people are so willing to help. You're always so surprised that they are, and then they are. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just working out. Some idea. I'm really frustrated today. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice that I'm a little frustrated today. I have been trying for a while to get my stupid this domain issue with my websites fixed for months, and it still is refusing to process it correctly. I don't even know why I'm trying. Like, ooh, that's a good question. I don't even know why I'm trying. I should just run it through all like my Patreon, but I prefer having my own website because Funk, what do you think? Who, if you could change one character in DC Comics, who would you change? That's a. I'm gonna. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. Exact issue I'm having. The DNS crap. Exact issue I'm having. I don't have a like. I don't have a like connection. I don't. My website isn't publicly available until I can fix this DNS crap. Oh. Oh, I just want to. And I've tried like 3 or 4 times to get it to connect, and it's like, well, we can't do this. We can't do this. And I'm like, oh. I don't even know why I try. I should just. Well, I'm still trying to think. I don't know. Oh. See, I'm still mad at like Google because Google screwed this up. I've had that one URL for years, and I was just gonna keep using it for the rest of my life, and then like Google decided, well, we're not doing domains anymore, so we canceled it without telling you we were gonna cancel it. And I'm like, I had just. Anyways, okay. If I could pick one DC character to fix, I would pick like change completely Jason Todd. I don't like Jason Todd as a character. I find Jason Todd is such a boring character, and every time there's a story centered around him, I'm like, why must we have Jason Todd stories? Can we literally not do any other character? That might be controversial. I know that's controversial. Jason Todd has had precisely one and one good story arc, and that was the Red Hood, and the Red Hood was or Under the Red Hood was a very good story arc. A classic, in people argue, like I would argue, a classic story arc, one of the best Batman story arcs, and then they have never used him good again. Never once again have they used Jason Todd good. And the problem is that I don't care. I hate Jason Todd. He's so boring. There's no good Jason Todd stories besides the Red Hood. The initial Under the Red Hood one. There is no good Jason Todd stories. And you know his original death was stupid. It's one of the dumbest storylines that DC ever did. It's not a terrible idea to make it, you know, give Batman a serious thing like that. You know, make a serious thing like that. But they resolve it in one of the most legendarily stupid ways. I like DC. Yeah, DC bad, Marvel bad. We should just go to '90s Image Comics. That's where it's good. That's the best stuff. Marvel. No man. We're all about the young blood. We're all about the young bloods. from and not just for me complaining. No, he's so annoying though, right? No, I can't. Uh, uh, no. So okay. So the problem with Jason Todd is he's basically like he's Batman but with less morals. Like he's you know what he is. Yeah. Um. He's this is gonna sound like such a specific reference, but it's the first one I that comes to mind. Okay, there's this terrible, terrible movie on Netflix called The Kissing Booth. Do people know this? Do people know this movie? It's not a classic. You shouldn't watch it. But the main character is the main and the like main love interest is this like borderline like abusive uh like terrible person, like borderline abusive terrible person, and like they and the movie seems to like put up with it because he's like attractive and he's just like a gross creep. Anyways, it's like if that character, I believe the actor is now actually quite a big deal, so good for him. But that was creepy. That was a creepy movie. It's like if that character was made a Robin. Like the Robins are usually like kind of counterbalance. Like so, the thing about it is like Batman is kind of like a bleak character in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, he is a bleak character. That's kind of his whole deal. Is he's essentially Batman is essentially like a heroic version of Dracula. If you really want to break it down, is what he is. Um, like he's a nice he's what he's if um yeah. Anyway, so but the problem is so like his sidekicks can't be that like any person like paired with him if they and Jason Todd is like such is an attempt to make an even bleaker version of Batman, and that just never works. That never works. One, Batman has a certain history and like guarantee of like behind him that you can put up because Batman. Man, I don't want to get in an argument about Batman. Batman, in the context of he's anyways, yeah. In a weird way, he's actually not a terrible dad. He's just kind of anyways. Batman discussions aren't fun anymore. Like they always get into like all these like entry. I'm like, oh. Best Batman movie is no. The best Batman movie is like the serials from the 30s. The one where Batman. A big plot point is contingent on whether Batman can find his cigarettes. Those are the best ones. Um, that's the best one. Christopher Nolan directing a Batman movie. That was. I mean, I'll always have affection for the Christopher Nolan Batman movies because those came out when I was like 14, so I was like obsessed with them. But whatever. Batman has a lot of weird baggage attached to him now, and it just makes it less fun. But yes, Jason Todd sucks as a character, and I don't like him. He's a Wattpad version of a Robin, and he irritates me greatly. Um. Yeah. It is funny when you think about it that like one thing. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, Chips. That is so correct. I know. It's why I made that reference. He's the Shadow the Hedgehog. He's the Shadow the Hedgehog of Batman. Yes. Oh my God. Wally West is one of my favorite characters. Um, um, oh, you are so correct. That's it. That's the thing. He's the shadow. He's a Shadow the Head. Yes, I'm aware that Kissing Booth was a Wattpad story. That's why I made that reference. Ugh. Yes. Plastic Man. It's DC. Um, man, I have this theory. I know Funk here doesn't follow comics as much as yeah, but I have this theory that all of DC's modern day problems can be traced back to one single action. Um, well, there's two actions. There's one bit really big one and another one that has a lot of problems. But the biggest one and the one that still has repercussions well into the modern day is when they decide. No. DC's biggest problem is that they brought back Barry Allen. Literally, all of there, like a majority of the controversies that surround like the comic books in DC, yeah, in DC, it can somehow be stemmed from the fact that they brought back Barry Allen after Wally West was the Flash for so long. Yeah. Um, that's kind of my theory of the DC universe. The other thing they did was they turned Cassandra Cain into a villain for a brief time. And those two actions have caused so much like controversy that DC could not escape them for like a couple of decades and still has trouble with that. Um like so uh and if you guys are people who maybe have just seen the TV show, like the Flash TV show, um I'll, and you're like, well, I like Barry Allen. Okay, so here's the thing: Barry Barry Allen in the TV show is not Barry Allen in the TV show. That's Wally West. See, the critique of Barry Allen has always been that Barry Allen is kind of a boring character. It has like the personality of cardboard. And what they do every time they bring Barry Allen into TV is they just make him Wally West, but with Barry Allen's name. Um, Listen, I don't want to like. I have my particular bugbears. My biggest and because there just is. Oh my god, the Flash stuff is so confusing. Robin, good to see you. Yeah, I could go on for a while. So, okay. And if we want to really go back to it, I'm doing good. My website, I'm some website issues. We will write today. I'm hoping. I'm very. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jaden. Oh, no, no. What? You don't like Mary Jane's new husband? Yes, I agree. What is it? You're not a fan of Mary Jane Watson's new husband that isn't Peter and their creepy, creepy children? What? No. I mean, the Zab Wells. There's a part of me that yes, I agree, Robin, 100%. Okay, so I didn't mean this to turn into a whole rant about comic books, but that happens on here more than frequently. So if I would like to counter, I feel bad a little bit for Zeb Wells. Not too bad, but bad enough that. So I'll throw this out there. And a lot of writers in interviews have talked about this. Writing for Spider-Man comics is really hard because you're under a lot of like editorial control. Like editorial like is very controlling specifically of Spider-Man, and what you can and can't do is really determined by like a committee of people. So like um Zeb Wells's run, yes. Oh no, I agree. I agree. The Zeb Wells stuff is bad. The Zeb Wells stuff is bad, and um, if not for me, maybe like thinking, oh, but not knowing how bad editorial really is with Spider-Man comics. It is. Yes, it is. Spider-Man is, I believe, still their best-selling comic. So, but okay. So what this means, though, is that several very good writers who have come through Spider-Man have complained specifically about this. That they would very much like to write for Spider-Man. They can't. The obvious choice to write for the Spider-Man comics, and the one I have, who had, by the way, the best modern run of Spider-Man, and I wish to God that he had kept on, is a guy named Chip Zdarsky, who is one of my favorite writers working nowadays. And Chip Zdarsky had a really fun run of Spider-Man, but he has said that he does not want to work on it full time because it's like the editorial on the main series is so intense. Anyways, Chip Zdarsky would be the best choice, but anyways, so what's been going on? So we must keep that in mind when these things happen. Is that Zeb Wells is probably not the best writer, and he has made a lot of weird decisions. But Spider-Man has been in a. I've talked about this too many times. Spider-Man has been in it. Has been stuck in a really bad plot cul-de-sac for. I'm taking my socks off if you're curious. For nearly a decade, possibly more at this point. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, wait, whatever. The Craven's first death in the comics is one of the best comic things that Spider-Man ever produced. So here's the thing. Spider-Man has a problem. And that problem is a arc that happened. Let's see. Oh my god! It happened in 2007. Oh my god. That's almost a decade and a half ago. Jeez. Craven will come back. Yeah. One More Day is the problem. They've never fixed the plot issue that happened in One More Day, and it has been so long, I don't know if we'll ever fix it. And they can't make good comics until they move on from One More Day, but they've never been able to figure out a way around it. One More Day is, if you don't know, if you're curious, One More Day is the comic that recanted Spider-Man and Mary Jane's marriage. And yes, and it recanted it in a really dumb way. Spider-Man sold his marriage to the devil, or Mephisto, to save Aunt May's life, and that means that. So now, and Zeb Wells' run was from the Zeb Wells' run that at least the stuff I could stand reading before I quit. Was also dominated by this, and every run has been dominated. Yeah, okay. It's so. Yeah, they went back and changed time, apparently. Like, the plot is that they sell the marriage to the devil, Mephisto, and Mephisto goes back in time and changes history so that Spider-Man was never married. Now, the point of this kind of retcon was to make Spider-Man hip and single again. It didn't work. In fact, it turned him into now it gave him very aggressive divorced guy energy. And what? No, what? Spider-Man's elderly aunt? No, 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 no. She has to live forever. There's a really great arc where like she passed away, and it was people liked it, and it was good, and like, anyways, sorry. Um, so it's got like the marriage just never happened, which makes a lot of comics weird and like. So one of the best Spider-Man arcs is an arc called Kraven's Last Hunt, and it's kind of, anyways. So what was I saying? Yeah. So the decade plus of comics, we're almost coming up on 20 years of this decision of comics that has dealt with this issue can never get over the Mary Jane Spider-Man marriage. Do they bring it back? Do they have Spider-Man move on? And it's kind of trapped Spider-Man in this permanent holding pattern where no matter what they do, they can't have Spider-Man do too much of anything. So that means like Spider-Man character, the Spider-Man, it just stalled. It has stalled ever since then because they can't make up they can't make up their mind about anything in the Spider-Man world now. Because it's like no, I'm good. Uh yes, yeah, yeah. Because all Spider-Man does now is pine over Mary Jane. That's all Peter does. Uh so it's like with I like Black Cat as a character. My experience was reading the Ultimates. When I first got into comic books, I was reading Ultimate Peter Parker, and Ultimate Peter Parker was dating Kitty Pryde, and I found that a fun relationship. Um, yeah, exactly, exactly. So it ruined the character. So now all the storylines, except blessedly, Chip Zdarsky's storyline. Oh, please let Chip Zdarsky write Spider-Man. All I wanted to do was write Spider-Man again. Um, it's been about Peter and Mary Jane not being together. Will they get together? Are they going to get together? Does Peter have a new romantic interest? Hi, hi, Yan. How's it going? And it's like I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what happened. And it's one of the most frustrating developments in all of. Yes, good, good funk. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Like the problem is Peter and Mary Jane aren't just like a couple. It's Superman and Lois Lane. It's Superman and okay, so Jaden, I can tell you're younger. Well, okay. So here's the thing with Gwen Stacy. Um, Spider Gwen is a character like Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy was kind of in her original incarnation not that interesting of a character. Modern writers have taken her over and made her a better character. See, part of the reason people liked Mary Jane is because she was lively and more fun than kind of the demure romantic interest he had initially. Like she was like she was a more energetic person who kind of would like you know in truth, this is gonna sound bad, but in truth, if the story was written today, you would probably call her a manic pixie dream girl in a lot of ways, because she was just she was a more fun romantic interest, and so kind of people glommed onto her. Yeah, and Fung, yes, yes, he has epic divorce guy energy, and oh, it frustrates me. It frustrates me. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I want Spider-Man comics to be good again. Spider-Man at his best is a sign of how Marvel does comics over, like, say, DC. Where DC stuff is so much... DC stuff is so much about, like, gods, like, ruling, gods deigning to help the citizens. Marvel's is about, like, normal people placed in extraordinary situations, and I've always preferred that. Yes, you baby. No. But what I'm saying is that Gwen Stacy is a much livelier... it's not that the original Gwen Stacy was bad, it's just that... and I don't even know... Stan Lee never liked that Gwen Stacy got killed, and I'm not a huge... I don't know. In retrospect, the killing of Gwen Stacy was kind of... I mean, we can say it, right? Like, it was like almost the dictionary definition of stuffing women in refrigerators. Like, we can say that, right? Like, it was only designed to, like, make Peter sadder. I mean, the real answer, it happened because the writer of Spider-Man comics liked Mary Jane more and wanted to definitively end the love triangle that was going on between the two. Anyways. And it's like, listen, I'm not so committed to the marriage, but what I am committed to is moving the story forward, and I just want them to make a decision with Spider-Man after all these years. Like, is Spider-Man going to get back together with Mary Jane, or is Spider-Man going to move on and find somebody new? And one can happen. They have two options. I don't care anymore. Just pick one. This kind of glad handing and, like, saying, well, maybe we'll bring her back, maybe we won't, is very annoying, and I don't want it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I hate it. I hate it, and I'm sick of it. And it's frustrating to read. And Zeb Wells probably isn't that great. Which feels mean to say. Has anybody seen the Fallout show yet? I haven't seen it. I know, that's wild. I'm as obsessed with Fallout as I am, but... so anyways, that's the Spider-Man rant. I've gone on that rant half a dozen times. About, Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, here's the thing. Iris in the comics, that's Barry Allen's wife. And it's like, it's frustrating because you know that they're going to get married. And it's like there's no other, like... That show has some problems. Show had some problems. It's like... So, well, yeah, that makes sense because it's a Jonathan Nolan gig. So, um, Jay Knowles is the showrunner of that, so that makes sense that uh, I should watch it. I should. Theoretically, we could watch it on here. We we could watch. No, I don't want to do that. I want to watch it just on my own. But I might watch it after the stream. Who knows? How about this, everybody? Theoretically, we could. It's allowed. If you have Amazon Prime, we can watch. We can all watch it together here live. It's a game series that I was pretty obsessed with, and I assume Funk over here must have. Have you played Fallout, right? I feel like everybody our age has played at least one Fallout game for an obsessive amount of time. Fallout takes place is a post-apoc. It takes place after it's an alternate universe where China and America blew up each other with nuclear missiles. Oh man, you haven't played it? We should do a co-stream. Where let's do a co-stream one of these days where we play Fallout. I have Fallout New Vegas on my computer right now. We could play it. Does anybody want to play Fallout New Vegas? Yeah. I don't want to play it today. I want to do some writing. But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of positives. It has a weird dark sense of humor to it that that people like. It's one of these like really big open RPG things. It's the other good. It's complicated because Bethesda owns it, but Bethesda didn't start it. They just bought it, and then they make the third one, which is. But then they subcontracted out to make another one called New Vegas, which is like everybody's favorite game is New Vegas. And it kind of has it's kind of like this weird 50s. It's like if the nuclear apocalypse happened in the future, but it's also the 50s. So it has this kind of retro futuristic aesthetic, and so usually the series is about like Vault. So how most of the people survived is they. Wow, that's wow. Okay. So it has this weird dark sense of humor and horror to it, and it's a really good show. Well, I haven't seen the show yet, but apparently the show is pretty great. So it's fun. It's fun. The games look nowadays. I'll throw this out there for anybody who's interested. The games nowadays look kind of like garbage. Yeah. They have not aged particularly well. They look pretty bad, but the storytelling in the game, I was quite surprised because I thought they were very cool character designer. Like, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it's not like important. One of the nice things about Fallout, I'll say, you don't there's lore. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. One of the funny things about no español Fallout is that there is no like we've gotten a lot of people in do like Did I like accidentally put under that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, my favorite song is something by Dan. It's called "As I Lay Dying" by. I'm getting confused. As I Lay Dying. What's his name? Oh, Dan. It's embarrassing to forget it right. Did I accidentally like put Spanish as a language or something? I mean, I'd love to talk to people, but unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So when I was done dying, Big Dan Deacon. That's embarrassing that I don't remember it. Um. Is there like? Okay, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Let's see. TwitchBot translates. Okay. You know, yeah, we're Angel. We're gonna. I'm sure there's a Twitch bot that will translate into English. Let's see. There's an official one. Haha. No, wait. Is there? Okay. Let's see. Um. Okay, so there's a GitHub. I hate saying the word GitHub. Okay. No, it's just we've had a lot of Spanish speakers in, unfortunately, and I don't speak Spanish, and people, if I wouldn't want to like. That's cool. Yeah, I'm a writer. Theoretically, no. What am I saying? I'm like an actual writer. I was a professional writer for a period of my life. Um. Uh. Hey, Bobby. Renegade. Wish you were. Yeah. So. Yeah. Like. Yeah, I really like that. As you like, I like Dan Deacon a lot. I haven't listened to it in a bit, but there was a period in my life, Bubby, where I listened to that song over and over again for like a week. God, I wish Kelly was here. Angel, you seem like a nice guy. Okay. Listen, Angel. Um, okay. I can't do it now. Okay, one second. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wait. I might be able to pull this off. 1 second. What are you talking about? You can totally release shit like that. Stuff like that. Have you not like read Amazon's? What half of Amazon is? Yeah, of course you could. Of course you could. Amazon is totally full of stuff like that. It's a very cute ghost. Yeah, of course you could release stuff like that. That's as you should be. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. No, that's no. I worked with AI writing in my job. That they can definitively not. Just no. And I'm like, I'm a perfect. That was part of my job, was dealing with AI writing, and I can tell you they can't. Okay. I can't do it now, but I found a program that theoretically could in real time translate Twitch chat. Yeah. 1 second, buddy. AI cannot translate all that well. Hey Koi, how's it going? My job would have been really easy, Renegade, if AI could have translated well. It can't. It really can't. Oh my god, I could share with you. If I was not under. I mean, yeah, I can. Callie, we ended up getting a lot of Kelly. Renegade. I'm trying to be nice here, but it can't. It can, but the translation is awful. Man, do you know how much crappy AI translated stuff I had to read through? Read through as part of my job. It was awful. It was off. It was like garbage. It was garbage, barely understandable. It really cannot translate with any like uh any grace or frivolity. It's like it is it is barely legible. Anyways. Uh but maybe it's we'll see. Like I'm sure Angel here has had the little thing I posted seems would is probably horribly mistranslated, but it's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. Callie here speaks Spanish, so. Oh, Koa, thank you for the sub. That's so nice. That's so nice. We're funny because we're funny as hell. It's not particularly weird. A lot of Americans are monolingual. It's not particularly weird at all. I just I couldn't pick it up. I tried. I took 2 years of Spanish. I really did try to learn how to speak it, but I just could never pick it up. Yeah. Well, just didn't have it. Yeah, it takes a while to learn a language, my bud. It takes a while to learn a language. Um, and yeah, quite so quite Koa. I'm not sure exactly how to say it. Thank you so much for the sub. So what are we all doing? What are we all doing these days? um, funk, funk. You seem like such a nice guy, Angel. Angel, okay, one second. Oh, that's a good question. See if that makes sense. Um, that's a good question. Well, I did do this for a living for a bit. Like, company paid me to do. The company paid me to write for a while, which was fun. Um, uh, I don't know. I'm working on a fantasy idea. Theoretically, is what I'm doing. Should be doing right now. I actually wrote a fantasy, but I don't know. I want to do like fun genre stuff. There's a part of me, uh, I've been watching a lot of Downton Abbey, which is very, yeah, not theoretical. Was employed by a company to write for a while. Uh, that is a thing that somebody actually did. Somebody did some. I tricked people into doing that for a while. Yes. Okay. Uh, so what would you say is some of your favorite American cartoons? Yeah. What would you say is some of your favorites? I'm curious by this. Um, Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna, Rick and Morty, Family Guy. Oh, that's good. Yeah, like, that would be an interesting to see a take, like a Brickleberry. Oh my god, Brickleberry. Oh my god, is that a blast from the past? Anybody see Smiling Friends? Some Smiling Friends? Has anybody watched Smiling? Has anybody watched Smiling Friends? I just watched that a few days ago, so it's kind of on my mind. Yeah. So how are you combining them? I'm curious how you would do like a Chinese Family Guy or Rick and Morty. Different. Oh my god, Funk! How dare you offend me? Oh man, Happy Tree Friends. Wow. Oh, that is a blast from the past. Wow. So Renegade, yeah, yeah, that's a critique a lot of people have of The Simpsons. I probably should have ended season 11, probably. I don't know. So tell me what your creation is. Okay, Funk. Who was your favorite Happy Tree friend? Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure. Share some with me. I won't read all of it, but I'll look at some of it. To be fair, yeah, I bet it really hasn't aged well. I was 13 when I watched it, and I was a bit of an edge lord. Like I was a bit of, I was, I was like, brother Sean, thank EJ Sean, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck, my man, how was the stream? I mean, I don't. What is up? 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 Nothing much. We're just talking. We're just talking. We're hanging out. I keep. I mean, yeah. Testing, testing. There. Okay, Funk. Hey, Angel. Funk, it was really great talking to you. Uh, Good luck with work. There we go. There we go. I'm trying. How's it going, Angel? How's it going, everybody? Yeah. I just gotta kind of power through these, because if I don't, I'm gonna... Okay, Yeah, well... Okay. There we go. See, yeah, this drives me up a wall with OBS, that it'll just randomly stop using the audio input capture for a while. Hey, how's it going, Claus? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm okay. I'm okay. I probably need a little break. Need to take a little break, get a snack, and then continue on. We're gonna do writing when I get back. Okay, everybody. We're gonna do some writing when I get back. That's just what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna happen. Welcome to the stream. How are things going? So we're gonna do what I said the stream was gonna be. Well, I'm gonna take a break now, and I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Okay. That sound good with everybody? Okay, good. Okay, and we're gonna start writing. We're gonna take a break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ads playing over on Twitch. BRB. Hey! Oh, spilled some water on me. That's what this is. And we're back. How's everybody doing? I'm very hungry. Consistently bother me, you know that? Okay. Hey, there we go. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I needed some food. I was starving. Claus, how is it going? I'm also chasing it with a yogurt. I could have an answer. It's very possible. Oh, yes. So, for a while there, I worked for a company called Pocket FM. And I was paid to write audio dramas for a company called Pocket FM. And officially, the show I wrote for came out. And that's the poster for it. It's called The Cursed Orphan. It's a little bit intense, isn't it? I don't know. I probably won't keep it forever, but kind of wanted to advertise it a little bit. Oh. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, do you have it? If you have the app, look up Cursed Orphan. That's the show I wrote on. It's not doing super well right now, so we could use all the help we could get. I mean, I don't work for the company anymore, but I wrote like 50 episodes for it. Let me. First episode I wrote was here. I will link it. About 50, I think. Here you go. first episode I wrote, my stuff. I wrote episode 9. I forget what it is. I don't know. I forget exactly where, but the first episode I wrote was episode 9. And then I wrote. I've been re-listening to them a lot just because it's interesting. Okay, if you want to listen to my stuff, the first episode I wrote is episode 9. Here, hey, listen. Comment on episode 9, by the way. Do me a favor and comment on episode 9. Let's see, 9, 10, 11 are the first 3 episodes I wrote, and then I pick up again at episode 18, and I write all the way up to episode 23. It's a link to the show, if you're curious. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on phones, on computers, which drives me up a wall. This is yogurt. The thing I'm eating is yogurt. Technically, dairy-free yogurt, but still yogurt. Okay. I mean, Happy Tree Friends Central. I would say without how we would know. How would you know what happiness is if you don't know what it's like to live without it? It's kind of that would be what I would throw out there. Um, I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, no, there is nothing wrong with being sad. Yeah,
I don't think there is anything wrong with being sad. Sad is a very logical response to stimuli. Yeah. I mean, if everything was perfect all the time, how would you know what happiness is? It would just be, not, we would just live in a like permanent, like single, like emotionless slurry. And the thing is, like, I guess with happiness is like one thing you can even think about is, um, like, there's different types of happiness. Like, it's not just, like, ha- happiness is, you know, like there's joy, there's different types of happiness and there's different types of sadness. It's not all just one of the same emotions. Yeah, and joys. I say to people that joy is like the thing about sad, like deep tragedy is that the deep sadness is that when you're happy again, it'll feel you know all that much better. Anyways, yeah. Um, shall we do some writing? A Cursed Orphan. I didn't work there long enough to create too many. I worked on two different. I worked on Cursed Orphan and I worked on Badass Creed for a bit of time. I preferred Cursed Orphan. I didn't work there long enough to write that many books. I preferred Cursed Orphan just because I was there from the beginning, so I got to help. You know, create it from the start. So there is no such thing about yeah. Okay. What time is it? Yeah, it's getting pretty late. Probably should call it here. Yeah, let's call it here. I guess I didn't do any writing in the stream, but that's not new for me. Okay. Have a good day, everybody.